Hey everyone, welcome to another zero evidence run in Phasmophobia. Let's go to Grafton and let's see if we can figure out the ghost with no evidence. Let's grab everything. Breakers right there. Ghost event. Okay, these are easy. Oh, we get snow weather. So we have no evidence, no sprint, we got medium hiding spots. Let's hop in and see if we can figure out that ghosty. Okay, all our setup has been done, so let's hop in. We get our breaker in the kitchen. Or behind the kitchen, to be more specific. Okay, let's see. Do we have a bony pants here somewhere? No. Ghosty Goo, where are you? Can you give us a sign? Ghosty Pants, hello? Oh, hey there. Looky who we got here. Ghosty Goo, where are you? All doors seem to be closed up there. Ghosty Goo? Hello? Oh, it's snowing, but snowing is good because if you see breath immediately, it's most likely to be the ghost room. Didn't I just hear a knock? I was about to say, I hope it counts, please. That was risky, but it worked. Okay. Put you here. I'm gonna leave you here. Put you here. Grab a crucifix. And a camera. We gotta check for orbs later on. Damn it, that crucifix won't do much though. It's so tiny. Oh my god, that's here one crucifix. Give me a salt. I need to check for hiding spots. Very, very important. Always check for hiding spots. Let's see. See if that ghost follows us. We got hiding here. Perfect. Okay. That's great. Which means we can set up everything up there. So we don't know what kind of ghost we are dealing with now, but we'll figure that out. And for that, I just need to set up some stuff. Like a ghost highway and testing with the photo camera, with the paramic, with the EMF and everything. Let's see, what shall we do? Are you actually here before I use all my salt in here? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Okay, there you are. Okay, let's try and get some photos out of some candles. We can grab this. We can put this here near the door. Where did I place my camera? It's here. I should always hold that. We get the EMF, the paramic, and we can bring up the flashlight upstairs. So let's watch that ghost for a bit. Oh, it stepped into this one over there. Show us. Are you here? Give us a sign. Are you here? Let's stay behind that sensor. Okay, I'll take some photos. So, since the ghost has stepped into the salt, we can say it's not a wraith. That's the ghost we can rule out. Okay, try and get some photos. One candle blowout. If it tries to hunt after the third blowout, we are dealing with... Oh, we haven't taken this one as well. we might be dealing with an Onryo, because an Onryo can hunt early if it has blown out 3 candles. So let's see, did they all count? Because I don't trust those photos. They actually count. Interesting. So the lights are on in the ghost room now, which means the ghost is a little bit more less active. Not more, it's less active. And if you turn it off, the ghost becomes more active. Okay. So now I've gotten... Can you please blow out another candle? I just want the last photo. Do I need a ghost photo? No. Okay, that's fine. It whispered into the power mic, and now I want to test for... Moroi. For this, we need to get out of the map. We need to check our sanity, because if a Moroi gives you a response on the power mic or the spirit box if you play with evidence, then you'll be cursed and your sanity will drain rapidly. But I don't think that's a Moroi. We are so high on sanity. By the way, if the ghost does a ghost event now, it's pretty unlikely to be a shade. Okay, let's say 95 to 99. There are weird noises in the background here. You can't scare me, noises. Okay. So we're gonna stay in the lights. Oh, I have to turn this on as well. And I guess in the meanwhile, we're gonna set up a tiny ghost highway around this area here, because we're gonna lure that ghost towards this direction. Those are always tricky because they roll away. Okay, this one stays. This one. Okay, nice. So I'm gonna try and find some items. I guess I'm gonna... Exactly, like those things that won't roll away, I'm gonna put them in the line. And this one, I'll just toss them into the room. Because with that, I can test for poltergeist. Isn't there anything else? Okay. I should stay in the lights though. Let me just turn this on. Because of the Moroi test. Because with that, we can watch from upstairs. The ghost is throwing everything like crazy, doing a hunt or not. And that's how we can figure out a poltergeist. But we should add some more items to the table. So the ghost can throw them. Because the poltergeist can do like an explosion, and if you got many items in one spot, the ghost is able to explode them all like crazy. It's so fun if a poltergeist does its ability. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and then we're gonna check the sanity together. Okay, let's see. The ghost hasn't done anything, and my sanity didn't drain at all, so it's not a Moroi. I'm kinda leaning towards shade, which means we have to drain a lot of our sanity, which means we're gonna turn off some lights and just watch the ghost for a bit. We're gonna watch the ghost. If it worms towards us, we're gonna try and watch the ghost for like special behavior. Let me check for Orbeez again. You just threw something and it fell out of range of the EMF. That's why it was so short. It's always so cute. By the way, even if your journal is full, you can still take a photo of the ghost. Well, you can still take a photo of a ghost to test for phantom. This still it would still disappear. Let's say it like that. Oh, I can only carry one, huh? Okay, let's have 2 photo cams in reach. I'm gonna turn this on. don't want it so dark everywhere. But I need to drain my sanity, so that's why I've turned off the lights. Okay, so now I'll just sit here and watch the ghost if it roams towards me, because, wait a second, where's the second crucifix? I should sit on the crucifix. Because if the ghost decides to hunt right into my face, like... You know, you got 2 crucifixes, right? Have one in the ghost room if you don't want the ghost to hunt yet. And if you want to watch the ghost from a distance, like I just do to test for Banshee and stuff, have a crucifix, sit on a crucifix, okay? Shove it up your, you know what I mean, okay? It's gonna save your, I'm talking about thing, okay? It's gonna save it. So just make it comfy, take a pillow and just, sit on it. It's gonna help you. Because if the ghost does a ghost event here, or if the ghost, for example, spawns there and walks towards me and hits me with a ghost event and it tries to hunt after that, oh, knock, then the crucifix will stop it. Knock, knock. It's not coming my way though. I don't see the sensor being triggered. And I'm trying to sit behind the sensor as good as possible. That was a fight, mister. Or missus. Let me put this one like somewhat close to me, you know, so if the ghost roams towards me, I can see it. It has to walk. Touch the door. That was a normal door touch. So you can use the paramedic. The tier 2 and tier 3 has a 30-meter range. You can use that to watch the ghost and listen for what the ghost is doing from a safe distance. It's pretty good on large maps like Sunny Meadows, for example. And those wings, the side wings, upstairs and downstairs. Are you a poltergeist? Those wings, when the ghost... Oh, not a mare! When the ghost starts hunting, it locks the doors, and if you don't want to get trapped, okay, you turn it back off, then you can just sit outside and listen for UA door touches for light switches, because if the ghost turns on a light, you can rule out the mare, because the mare is just simply not able to turn on lights. So that's why you can rule out mare if that happens. What else is important? Phantom disappears when it does a ghost event and you take a photo of it. Banshee roams towards you all the time, but this one is not roaming towards me at all. So I'm gonna rule this out for now. What was that? Was that a single flow? What's going on? Why is it so active all of a sudden? Did my sanity drop by a huge amount or something? Feels a bit off. It was calm and now it starts getting crazy. A shade never throws something when you're with it in the room, but you can't rely on that 100%, so be careful. Better use the hunting threshold. Jinns never turn off the breaker. Hantus never turn on the breaker. And I think that's that's the basic stuff you should know. You should learn early, right? So Mare doesn't turn on lights. Jinn never turns off the breaker. Wraith never steps into Salt. Hantu never turns on the breaker. And only never does an airball ghost event. If an airball ghost event happens, I'll show you what I mean. But currently nothing weird is going on. I don't think it's an Onryo because blew out all the candles. It hasn't tried to run. Let me grab a second smudge so because I can't sprint. I want to have a chance to escape. And I think I'm gonna check my sanity for now because hunting threshold is important as well. If you play on 0 evidence, I highly recommend you activate the activity board and the sanity monitor. It doesn't do much to your difficulty settings. Okay, 70%, that ghost is pretty active. Oh, and the sound sensor covers the door. This is for the UA, because if the UA uses its ability on a door, it makes a special sound, and that's why I want like near the ghost room, all the doors covered with a sound sensor. And the mimic will always show you an orb, but I don't see an orb. Okay, so let's get back in, drain a bit more sanity, and see when that ghost tries to hunt us. Okay, we are now at 60% sanity. What is this? There can't be EMF 5. Was it some kind of multi-throw? Could it be a polty? Because a poltergeist can throw multiple things at once. But I haven't seen it. So this threshold is important because between 50% sanity and 60%, a mare and an Onryo could hunt. But an Onryo can hunt just like this, without anything being around it, and for the mare, the lights in the ghost room needs to be off. But we have ruled out the mare already because it has turned on a light. But if it wouldn't have turned on a light, then we knew if it's a mare or not by using the hunting threshold of 60% or between 50 and 60% sanity with the lights off. So I'm gonna keep my sanity up for now. I'm gonna sit in the lights here. It started throwing a lot. Played the piano, it touched the door, it knocks on the window, doing all the normal ghost stuff. So nothing special yet, no two interactions, no UA door touches. Even the talking, it's not talking at all. It's not whispering to us or anything. It's a bit weird. It's so quiet. It's throwing stuff, yes, but it's so quiet. The breaker is still on. Interesting. Okay, let's turn off the lights. I don't think you're an Onryo because you had some chances to hunt early with the candles. So, I don't think you're a phantom neither. You never roamed my way. It's pretty calm, actually. Maybe we got a late hunter. Maybe we got like a ghost that's active in the beginning, and if you are close to it for a long time, it ages and it becomes less and less active. But we can figure it out with a hunt. Oh, there goes the piano again. Okay, now you are starting over, huh? So we gotta be careful. Once you hit 50% sanity, the ghost can hunt. Most of them. There are some exceptions, like the demon. It can hunt at 70% or at 100 if it wants to. Yokai can hunt early if you are talking near it. If you're right on top of the ghost, it has a chance to hunt early. Right, you can hunt at 65% if you get electronics in the room. Dio hunts at 40%. This one hunts later than usual. The shade hunts later than usual. It's 35%. 50. Mimic can, it depends on what it mimics. It changes the ghost type every 1 minute or 2 minutes roundabout. It depends on its age. If it has never aged, then it hunts at 75%, and if it has aged the highest stage, which would be stage 10, it hunts at 15% sanity, so it really depends on the age. Okay, now you're starting over, huh? We should get hunted soon. And the Onryo hunts at 60%. There we go, it's hunting. It dodged the crucifix, of course. Where? Hello? Oh, you're a djinn! You heard that? Listen. You hear how fast that is? So with the djinn, you have to keep in mind the number 3. 3, 3. You hear that? How it slows down now? Because it doesn't see me? If you are further away than 3 meters from the djinn, it speeds up like crazy. But once it gets into that 3 meter radius of yours, it slows down. Or if you break line of sight, if it's far away. But it has to see you. You have to maintain line of sight. So yeah, this one was easy. The hunt told us right away, okay, we are dealing with the djinn. On multiplayer, what you could do, you need one person to stay in the ghost room. That's an airball. You see that? That's an airball. It's gonna do Remember that sound. If you see or hear that, you can rule out Oni immediately. But we already know it's a djinn, right? It also turns off the lights if it does an airball, if you have the lights on in the room. So for the other djinn test, on multiplayer, you need to have one person near the ghost. It has to be within 3 meter range of the ghost, because the djinn can use its ability on that person and drain this person's sanity by 25%. This person won't notice anything. Nothing. You won't see anything, you won't hear anything. But it will trigger an EMF reading on the breaker without turning off the breaker. And for that you need another person standing with an EMF at the breaker to verify that. And if the breaker won't turn off... Oh! Don't break the lights, you little... You little sack of shit. I should have removed that crucifix from there. Well, that's why this one's here, because if this happens, it prevents the ghost from hunting right in your face. Oh, you've turned off the lights. Yeah, I forgot. And don't believe those people who say, oh, it broke the lights, it has to be a mare. You see, this is the djinn here. It's obvious, right? Let me turn on this light. Okay. So, let's hope this ghost starts hunting from all the way back there. You need to listen. You need to listen the moment it sees me. You have to listen to the speed. Because if the ghost doesn't see you, if the djinn doesn't see you, the speed of the ghost will sound normal. Okay, come on, ghosty. Hunt me one more time. Listen. You hear that? How fast it is? You hear that? I don't know if it was audible. It slowed down once it has gotten closer to me. Listen. You hear that? It's slowing down again because of the line of sight acceleration. It speeds up in line of sight. But if it doesn't see you for a time, it's gonna gradually slow down again. That applies for most of the ghosts, except for Hantu and they. Because for them, their speed is bound to some parameters. Like for the Hantu, it's the room temperature, and for the Fae, it's its age. Okay, so here we go. We got our nice djinn. We got a perfect game on 8.55. That was a great one. I enjoyed that one. I love djinns. I wish for a djinn when I play on a large map, when the breaker is in the ass crack of the map, you know? Like Sunny Meadows. If the breaker's all the way back in the kitchen and the ghost room is somewhere in the basement, a djinn is just so refreshing. Oh, I've completed. Oh, I've done this weekly too, so now I can help my friends to get this weekly done, because I'm done now. So I don't have to take away their photos anymore. Wait. Okay, let me see. Do I get something? Give me some. Yeah, tier 2 crucifix. I am so grateful for that. So as you can see, with this difficulty, you level up pretty fast, but the hit chance is not 100%. Sometimes you get bad RNG. It could happen. But if you are good at the game and know all the ghosts, I can highly recommend you to play with 0 evidence. You don't have to play this specific setting, but setting it to 0 evidence increases the rewards by so much. Look at the multiplier. It's set to 0 here. Look at the multiplier. I set it to 1. You lose 2. Almost 2 from the multiplier. And now you lose 1 more. And now you lose another. So from 8.55 to 4.33. So it really helps a lot if you play this. Also, if you play this one or this one on solo on Sunny Meadows, you may get the bronze trophy. But yeah, that was it from that video. I hope you liked it. See you in the next one. Bye!